Louisiana Beer Reviews looks at Let It Ride IPA from Indeed, brewing company of Minneapolis, Minnesota. I could never find out on their website when Indeed was founded, but I don't think it was too long ago. The malts, first, this beer is 6.8% alcohol and 90 international bitterness units. They use American and English crystal malts and German dark Munich malt. The hops are Mosaic, Calypso, and Dorado. Dorado, the gold man. Enjoy the aromas of blueberry. Okay, tropical fruit and pear, and ponder where your next ride might take you. Ride, 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 let it ride. Let's check it out. This was one of the 13 beers sent to me from Minnesota by Dan, and I thank you so much, Dan. There are a couple of video reviews on this beer, and they were generally favorable. Beer Advocate has 38 ratings only, and they're saying very good. There are 76 ratings on Rate Beer, and they're giving it 96 out of 100, 95 out of 100 for the style, so they really adore it. Okay, it's 10 minutes after 8. It's very overcast and humid, quite humid. I can hear them starting to cut the grass. I don't think I'd be wanting to cut the grass this early with how wet the grass is. I like to wait till it dries, but hey, that's their option. I don't recommend it. A pretty thick off-white head, or even I would say cream-colored head, and this is not so much orange but copper. So darker than your average IPA. I see a few little lazy bubble streams. I don't know about the blueberry, but you do pick up tropical fruits, and not the things that I was complaining about so much, the insipid store brand canned pineapple. It's just pungent, oily. I don't know if you can smell oily, but you know what I mean, hop resin with a tropical aspect. There's a plane coming from the international airport on the outskirts of New Orleans. So it smells really nice. Bread, almost like rye bread, but they don't talk about rye. There's pepperiness some kind of way. Fruitiness, the oil, the hop oils, 90 IBU, that's good. That's real good. Real good. There's a little sweetness here. It's a high medium mouthfeel. It's almost into the heavy range. This is no kind of light beer, I'll tell you. The finish is a little puckering, dry, like these IPAs tend to be. Drinkability, well, you know, that's going to depend on how used to IPAs you are. I talked to somebody on Facebook, and he was telling me I couldn't even drink the rest of that Pilsner Urquell. It was too bitter. I said, you want bitter, I'll show you bitter, but you're just not used to it, right? So to him, that was like so bitter. I don't know, he would probably gag if he drank this. But here I stand, a veteran of 1,000 psychic wars. Of 1,000 bitter beers. So I'm used to it. And some people never get used to it because they don't like bitter. They don't like it. It doesn't make them less of a beer drinker. That's their preference. Best by 10/15/15, October 15th of 2015. They put the date, guys, and I think it is a good idea to put the date, guys, because you know, it's nice to know if the beer is fresh or not. And I don't know why that is so difficult for a company to do it. And I'm going to talk about this for 15 minutes right now. Look. Well, no, I'm not going to do that, but the point is valid. I couldn't, I wouldn't, I couldn't, I shouldn't give this lower than an A+. You picked a good IPA to send me, Mr. Dan of Minnesota. Hey, this is one of the best India Pale Ales I've ever had, and I've had a lot of them. And I've had them all over the world. But anyway, so Le Bon Ton Roulé, an outstanding, I'm with Rate Beer on this. I stand with Rate Beer. An outstanding IPA, and I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to a state with heavy air right now. Southeastern Louisiana!